Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss one more data type, or you can say user-defined data type in sqlrpgle. So here, through one program, what we will do, we will firstly create one user-defined data type, and then we will use that user-defined data type into our table. So let's see. So for that, I will open this program in edit mode, and here, as usual, firstly we are declaring one constant variable. So this is my constant sql state underscore valid. This I will use for validating my query after it is executed. So with this constant, we will check whether the query is successful or not. Okay. Now we have added this new option for commitment control. For now, you can just simply understand like this. This set option commit equals to star none we are passing here just to make sure that it implement all those changes, whatever the changes we are implementing in the program, it implement the changes over the table, and it will keep it throughout the means till we delete it. Okay, so if you are not doing this commit equals to star none, then your changes will get lost once you sign off your system. Okay, so commit star none is very important if you are doing any modification over your table. Okay, and later we will discuss in brief like what is commitment control, what all options we can pass here, but for now you can just simply understand like this is just for making for sure that we are implementing the changes on the actual table. Okay, now below to this is the main topic that we are discussing today, how to create the distinct data type or user defined data type. So for that we are running one query execsql create distinct type gen type as varchar 6, which means like we have created one data type with name as gen type, and the actual data type of this variable is varchar 6. Okay, so whenever we refer this data type gen type, like if you remember for date time we simply pass date time, we are not passing any data type and length, right? Because data type date is itself a data type, and there is no need to pass the length. Similarly here we are creating the data type with name gen type, and there is no need to pass the length when we are using this data type. Okay, so once this query get executed, it will create the distinct data type named as Zen type. And then we are running one query to create the table with this field. So for that we are using exec command, exec create or replace table, Sharmit1 slash table 1. It will create table 1 where my column name is Zender, and after that we are passing my data type as Zen type. So there is no need to pass varchar 6 again because we have defined it. We have made this user defined data type. Okay, after this query execution we will check for the SQL state. If it is okay, then we will print the message table created successfully. Else if mostly we will get means we will get this option only because we are not journaling this file, so we will get this message table created but not journal. If there is any other issue, then it will show the SQL state and give the message as and query ended up with a error, and then we are setting star inlar equals to star on. So let's compile this and see. Compile successfully. Now I'm calling this, so it gives the message table created but not general. Okay, so as we have created user defined data type, so now it's time to check the same work obj zen type. So it should show that this object is there. Yes, it is there. So you can see sql udt, which means sql user defined data type. If I do F1 here and if I go here, then you will see the description also for this sql udt. Yes, here it is. An SQL user defined data type star SQL UDT object contains information on a distinct data type that is created in SQL using a create distinct type statement. This information is used by SQL to perform operation that use the distinct type. Okay, now it is created and also the table is created. So what we will do, we will go and hit the command strsql select star from my table name is Sharmit1 slash table 1. So you can see it is created. Okay, now like one more thing I want to show you, like if I hit the same query again, so let's say I'm talking about the distinct type. So let's say if I hit the same query, create distinct type zen type as varchar 6. So what it will do, it will give the message zen type in Sharmit 1 type sar sqlrpgle already exist. Okay, and now if you want to insert some data to your file, so you have already executed one query, so I will reuse that. Insert into table 1, F9, hit enter. Now we will hit the query to see the table again. SELECT select star from Sharmit 1 slash table 1. So it is added. Okay, and if I take F9, F4 and on fields again F4, then it will show the type is Sharmit slash GE. Okay, this means this is a user defined data type. Fine, so we have created. Now what to do when you want to delete the data type, or can we use create or replace on distinct data type? No, we can't use. So usually what we do when we are creating the table, we keep the keyword create or replace. So if the table is already there, it will replace it, otherwise it will create it. But here on distinct data type, we are not supposed to use this keyword replace, because if you use this, it will give the error. Okay, because this is not allowed for distinct data type. So how to means remove and update this distinct type, because right now it is showing sqlrpgle already exists. So if I do drop command, if I use drop command, I will show you that command I have already used. So yeah, this is how you can use drop, then distinct type and your type name. So I have already created, let me delete this distinct gen type. Okay, so if I hit enter, so it shows object gen type of type sqlrpgle cannot be dropped or altered. If I take F1 here, so it will show, because another object depends on it, because we have used it in one table, so that's why it is not allowing us to drop it. So how to drop it? So let's say if I create another distinct type which is not used anywhere, let me make it as zen type 3. So it is created. Now I can use a drop, because this distinct data type I am not using anywhere, so I can simply use drop command, it will delete it. Okay, so if you are using somewhere, then it will not allow. In the same manner, we are not supposed to delete the pf if already there is existing lf on that pf. So before that, we need to delete all the lf for dependent files, and then we delete pf. So in same manner, you can't delete the distinct data type if you are using it in somewhere in the tuples. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can create user defined or distinct data type in SQL, and this is very useful. Let's say if there are some attribute which you want to fix, so you can create a data type for that, and whenever there is a requirement to use that data type, you can simply use it with the simple name. There is no need to pass length again and again. Okay, so this is how we create the user defined or distinct data type. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.